Why is all this attention being put on this in specific person? It's because he's the closest friend and direct link to Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador, the political figurehead of the Morena party in Mexico. And
how much power does he still hold now out
all
of
of
office? All of it.
Okay. If he comes out and says like, hey, I'm the president now, I could see a political movement in the country to change the Constitution to put him back in. I could see that.
But Trump likes him, I thought you said.
Yeah, he said good things about him, and they did pretty well together. But they had a lot of arguments about U.S. agents and the DEA working in the United States, and Evo Morales for a while, who was on the run, hid in Mexico for a bit, and he spoke highly of Maduro, and so he was definitely on the other side of that spectrum. I think that's where we're headed. In some way, shape, or form, the United States is probably going to target him next.
And what do you think? Let's say they target him. Let's say it's doesn't even need to be as fancy of an operation it was for Maduro. They don't have to use some fucking bone marrow microwave weapon or whatever, but they target, they go in, they get him, they take him out. What does the aftermath of that look like from a U.S.-Mexico relationship standpoint?
Bad.
Yeah.
I think it's
Sheinbaum has to act in some way, right?
Either she separates herself from it and says like, hey, you know what? The U.S. was right about it, and we're going to do what Venezuela did, which is like, well, I guess he's gone. We're still going to continue on with our project. We're still going to be like communists and run shit, but let's just cut down all the anti-American talk. I think that could be it. Or this is the other possibility. The Mexican government and Morena fold, and they round up all of this list of politicians that are on that red notice.
The 11.
Well, there's 9 now because 2 of them, I think,
2 of them are gone. Right.
But they round them all up and they put them on a plane, and the U.S. has this moment where they're pulling them out of the helicopter on that bay where Mangione was and Maduro, and they're like,
I was showing you that this morning. That's cool, right?
Like, yeah, it's a fucking cool.
I got to show you something.
That was a cool spot. Like I've seen it on TV. I've never seen it.
You know, Kash Patel is going to be out there in his custom Air Forces with him, right?
Yeah.
Saying he did it.
Yeah, yeah. But just imagine this moment. I think that's what this administration is looking for. Like a clear point in victory. Like, hey, this cartel thing, it's went all the way up and all this, now it's in the politics. Now this is a clear victory. Like this is like all these corrupt Mexican politicians were handed over by the Mexican government. And now the Mexican government, federal government behind Claudia Sheinbaum legitimizes itself in the eyes of the United States. And like, that's all we wanted. Thank you. Now we're going to play ball, allow us to aid you in this cartel war, and really create a mass extinction event with these criminal organizations. It's either one or the other, I think, is what might happen.
I could see that. I think, and I've been thinking about this all day while you're talking so far, but I think all the, I don't know, I guess you call us like the normies, like the people like me who aren't on the ground there and just have to hear about it and try to get an idea what's going on. Too often I'll look at it like, oh yeah, cartels kills everyone.